Now, there's never a good time to show you Patek because I've noticed it's been busy like this all day. But what I'm going to do is take the camera around all the sides, and it should be, the lighting should be great for me getting close up. So this is Patek Philippe at Watches and Wonders. So Patek has this fabulous glass building, boutique display. It's huge. This is the front. This is the entrance to go inside. But what I actually find is that they have some pieces inside, but they have everything on the outside also. Now, like Rolex, I've taken you to all the windows because we'll get to see quite a lot of stuff. You can see how big it is. But why don't I just start this side, and I think we cover the ladies. I'll try to be as quick as I can, and we'll get to the new pieces because I want to see the Cubitus as well. So we start with the Aquanaut ladies, and I'm going to try and go quickly. It's because it's going to take a while to show you all the models. Now, of course, we've got some new ones and some existing models. Oh, look at these here! If you're in the market for Patek Philippe and you like colour and exotic dials, look at that one there. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, you can see, this is once again mechanical artwork. It really is. And this is the Aquanaut ladies, the first window. I've got this feeling it's going to take a while. I am going to try and go quickly. And okay. And so let me just whiz through. So you obviously, this looks like precious metal pieces. Aren't they delightful? They really are. What I like about Patek and Rolex is the key designs are very noticeable. When you look at a Patek, you very quickly think to yourself, oh yes, that's a Patek. But I'm speaking as someone who's familiar with watches and a bit of a watch geek collector type. So these are the 24 model, and I love the lighting. You can see that someone's done a lot of work with respect to, how they light these displays. Look at that one there. Look at that. Yeah, this is really desirable stuff. The lighting is so good, and I'm having to. Sorry, thank you. I'm having to go over people's heads to actually shoot these pieces like this. But I've been watching all day, waiting for a time that seems to be not as busy, and it just doesn't seem possible. It's always busy. Anyway, but I'm determined to go across and to the range and all the windows. So we have ladies' complications and grand complications. Wow, well timed. Look at that. I didn't actually realise that there are so many variants that Patek actually produce, which is great from a consumer point of view, because you will find something that's exactly your colour and your amount of complications on the dial and build materials, precious metal, diamonds, etc. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Patek is known to be very high end, and this display suggests it's and the size of this booth is yeah, I suppose it's obvious. Oh, look at that thing. I'd wear that. I don't know. I would wear that. I really would. I roll that way. I'm quite happy wearing a rambunctious, loud watches. I would love to wear that. I really would. And this one, I'd wear that as well. No problem. That looks like a minute repeater. Look at that thing. Isn't that nice? Okay, so if I get to a point where I can't get my camera in, so we're on to the men now, I'll pause and I'll wait until I can get my camera in. Oh yeah. I love the colour differential here between these variants. Look at that, isn't that super? I mean, what can I say about some of these watches? I mean, that's how you know you are cruising at high altitude, because you're going to match it with the cufflinks. How cool. That is very nice. That is very, very... I love that bracelet. I suppose I'm more of a bracelet person myself. Oh, look at that. Isn't it nice? Yeah, these are... I mean, of course I like Patek. What is there not to like? Aren't they lovely? They really are lovely. Okay, let's keep... right, I think I've shown you these this movement display. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. But I've shown you that before. Patek have got all their different calibers in a presentation. It's really good. Anyway, I will keep rolling here. So we have some new models. I may have to pause and come back. Because there was a presentation there, I'll come back to that window. But that's the first display of new models. But this is the second new models. I'm getting excited because the Cubitus, I think, is going to be soon. Yeah, I mean, what can I say about these apart from how fantastic? Oh, I just like these. What can I say? What can you say? I'm not a big fan of the price tag, but the watch I love. And I like that. You see, when you come across a brand and you like most of their designs, I suppose you know you're in trouble. And yeah, well, your bank balance is definitely in trouble. But Cubitus, and yeah, all day there has been people here. So I will come back. So there's two displays to come back to, but because I've got an opening here, why don't I show you these models here? So Patek's chronographs, they are, you know, the fact it's a Patek and complicated takes you into the realms of, you know, Uber watch. And look at that thing there. That is right up my street. That's exactly what I would go for. And a minute repeater, you know that's going to cause damage to your bank account. But how cool. Now, somebody said something about the dial arrangement, that it reminds you of a creature. Whatever that creature is, I love it. I love that watch straight away, and I haven't really even got close to it. But I can tell you right now, I just think that is excellent. That is Patek showing you, you know, how loud the volume goes. Isn't that nice? That's really nice. Okay, now I do apologise. I will come back to the Cubitus. I am going to come there. Okay. So this side looks like the high horology stuff, but let's take a look. If I oh yeah. Yeah, so, you know, these are very special pieces. I'll come back to that window. Okay. I love this 360 thing, and I love all the buttons on the side of the case. It means the watch is uber cool. Right, this window has come free. Look at that. It's cool. And look at this. I think this is one of the highly complicated that actually flips over. So you've got a million other complications on the other side. But the watch, just like that, you know, is super special. and you know you want the thing. I would love that. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't need to know what all the complications do. I would just want to have the thing in my hand, to own it, and then to fiddle about with it, and so the complications become a thing of discovery. That's what that watch is for me. I would buy it sight unseen, complication unknown. Complication unknown. That is a complication unknown purchase. And look at this thing. You just know it's special. It looks like a minute repeater. I want it complication unknown. And back to this pilot, fabulous pilot thing with buttons that scream I am cool. I love it. I do. Patek really is, it really is a statement. Look at that. That is so nice. Okay. That is so nice. I love these complications. And they're all, I want one, complications unknown. I don't even need to know what all the complications do. Just the way it looks is enough for me to want the thing. Look at that world time. Oh, that you know that's special. I'm sure I've heard about it, and it's very, very special. Look at that dial. Wow. And this one here. Wow, very, very nice. Chronographs. Will I get in? It's a real getting wind. Oh, look at that. Oh yes. Those red hands, how cool. Oh yes. This is Patek offering, showing you what they. This is mechanical artwork. Isn't it good? That is excellent. Look at that. I love it. How can they make these things so cool? On paper you might think, oh, that sounds unusual, or the colours might sound like they won't work, but when you see the thing, it's fabulous. Aren't they lovely? So chronographs is my bag. I love chronographs. I love anything that's complicated and has complications that you don't even know what they do. That is the watch for me. That really is. And I do buy watches not knowing what all the complications are, because not knowing what the complications are, buying the watch and then finding the complication is one of those things that I like. Purchase, complication unknown, how cool. And again you've got these lovely colour variants. Green is a colour that travels very well. And then, oh, look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, this in I'm going to say it's a yellow gold with a dark. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Very, very nice. Super. Multiple time zones. Straight away we've got this pilot here, and because it's a pilot and it looks like that, I instantly think it's fabulous. Look at that. Isn't that good? Multiple time zone. That's all I need to know. Patek Philippe, it's complicated and it's a multiple time zone. That's all I need to know. I'm already in. Now I love that. That is excellent. What can I say? Another world time. Absolutely lovely. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Green dial. It's so easy showing you things that I like. Because I can just say, I like it. I love it. And look at that green. It's like an olive green. So cool. I really do like these. Really, yeah. I'm trying to whiz through, although my whizzing through is more of I really want to spend a bit of time looking. But at least I'm showing you on camera. So look at that. The dial texture of that pilot there, of that calendar pilot style. How lovely. Now a regulator style. Some people love regulator style. Look at that. Very nice. Well, at least you're getting to see some Patek watches that are fabulous. Look at that. I think what I should do is show you a watch that I don't want. That would be more appropriate, because unless I say I don't want it, that means I want it. Nautilus now, yeah. Now that screams I am a Patek. Look at that. That is so Patek. I think today, every brand I've seen, you can associate the design to the watch. The style matches the brand, or just from the style, it triggers the brand recognition. And I love the fact they've got the cufflinks there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at this on the. It looks like it might be leather, or it might be a special exotic material. It's probably something very special, but I like it. I really do like that. That's lovely. And then we've got a cufflink matching Nautilus. It's so cool. I love it. The fact you're going to want those cufflinks at the same time. Yeah. And that dial, that is so classic Patek, isn't it? And then we've got this grey sunburst dial variant with the cufflinks. Love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, super. Right, this is the last window, and then I'll go back to the Cubitus in particular. I've tried to get to the Cubitus all day. It seems impossible. Look at that. Okay, what have we got here? Some more Aquanauts. The grenade. Look at that. Isn't it nice? Oh, this orange Aquanaut. That has got to be so... Oh, you've got to have that one, I'm afraid. That orange. You're going to have that orange one. Yeah, and this brownie rubber strap and dial. It's a brown. Well, it's Patek brown. It is lovely. Yeah, how nice. How very nice. Okay, let's try and go to the Cubitus. Okay, amazing. I've managed to get in. Okay, so Cubitus. Now I've been waiting. Those are the new pieces, but I'll come to those in a moment. But this was the original launch, I believe. And oh, it's very nice. I love the matching cufflinks. How cool! Oh yeah, I do like that. The Cubitus is very, it jumps out. Now, this is the 38mm version, and this is going to be very wearable. Although I want the big one, I would definitely want the larger original size. But this, I imagine, is because for many people, having a watch around this size is going to be probably, it will match their preference. I mean, it does look good, but the large one, I'd get the large one. That is so cool. I definitely want, but these are good. On the wrist, I might change my point of view, and I might think that the smaller Cubitus is better. But yeah, so this is the first time. I actually waited until I was here on camera. This is the first time I've seen the watch, you know, in real life, and I do like it. I really do. Once again, I need to find a Patek that I don't like. I know it's ridiculous. And did I capture these earlier? Well, I'm sure I did, but if I didn't, here we are. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Because that one is one of my favorites in this brief view. Now, there was a window over here that I missed at the very beginning, and did I get into this window? Yes, I did. But it doesn't matter. You see, look, I might just be able to squeeze in here. No, I'm going to come back here, because just in case I have shown these pieces, I'm going to show them again. Because why not? Oh, I love the Power Reserve. Yeah. So good. Yeah. Very, very nice. Okay, so the window I haven't got to. There has been a person viewing these watches all day today. Okay, if you like this type of watch, Patek has really, it's put diamonds. It's made a very sparkly watch here. Now, many people will like this. That is sparkly. It's very, very nice. And oh yeah. So the size of these watches is going to be very appealing. There's going to be a wide audience here, because these perhaps are going to be suited to a smaller wrist. But saying that, I'm pretty sure that anyone can wear them. They are very nice. Okay, I think I've covered all the windows of Patek. I think I've done it. What a chore that was. Anyway, this is Patek Philippe at Watches and Wonders 2025.